up G-Star denim and I need blue faces all in them. My nigga, let's get it. You don't see the fit, I'm dripping on me and got these hoes swimming. Hey shorty, let's get it.
Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Zente, and I'm back like I never left. In today's video, we'll be reacting to double standards when men turn down women.
Interesting.
As you can see, I got a special guest with me. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy Jimmy Spoon. Holla at me.
Make sure y'all follow him on TikTok and IG. It's right here. He got his own content. It's funny. So just check him out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications, man. We bring in daily content. I just want to keep growing, so just make sure you do that for me. The question of the day is, do you believe in double standards? Make sure you comment that down below, answer it, and let's get right into this video.
I'm going to bring something up. I'm going to get on my soapbox. And those of you that are my friends are probably on that same soapbox. So I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I'd appreciate your input. And so here goes. So Saturday night I go to a club and it's near closing time and I run into a girl I've known there. She works there. I've known her for a couple years. And she says, "Hey Sam, don't leave. You know, I want to talk to you." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. You know, that's cool." So I wait. Comes over 5 minutes into chit-chatting. She lays one on me. And, you know, getting into it, I go ahead and go, "Hey, stop. Don't you have a boyfriend?" And she's all like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's cool. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "No, wait a minute. I am a little worried about it." She's all like, no, it's okay. She goes, you know, and she's a gorgeous girl. Don't get me wrong. Gorgeous girl. I mean, almost a 9 out of 10. And gorgeous girl. And I'm like, "No, you know what? It's not okay." And she tries her best to convince me otherwise. She tries her best to convince me to go outside. And I'm pretty much, "No, you know what? Better luck next time, Tiger." And I go ahead and give her a fist bump. And
better luck next
Yo,
time,
that ass
Tiger.
though. But what do you mean it's okay?
I don't know. Some females just weird, bro. It's okay though.
And it be those type of females that be like, all men do is cheat. Men cheat all the time, but we don't do nothing.
Hey.
What do you mean? He said, "Yo, don't you got a boyfriend?" He called you out on your bullshit. Like, "Yo, I know you, and I know you have a boyfriend." Nah, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay?
So they got an open relationship like Aisha and Curry.
Like, what?
He said, "Better luck next time, Tiger."
Tiger.
Fist
Better
bump.
luck next time. Yeah, like you. But all men cheat,
Yo,
though,
man,
right?
you
And that's
see
all
that
men
shit?
do.
Better you see that shit. You better next time, Tiger.
Better next time, Tiger. Like, get the fuck out of
That
here.
shit took me out. Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Yo.
next time, Tiger. And I go ahead and give her a fist bump. And she calls me an a-hole, storms off.
What?
I see her go talk to her friends. She's talking to her friends. They're all giving me the stink eye, and I'm kind of like, well, you know what? I think it's best that I probably get out of here before I get a drink thrown on me. So I step off, go home, and it didn't really bother me at the time, but, you know, I woke up Sunday morning, I'm like, you know what? There's a huge double standard here. And, you know, by all means, chime in and let me know if you believe that or not. But if you're a female, you get applause for that. You know, hey, you know what? You held your ground. You know, you get applauded for not being like that. If you're a male, all of a sudden you're a jerk, you're an a-hole. Your male friends are no backup because they're the first ones that make fun of you. They're like, something's wrong with you, blah, 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 blah. But, so anyway, resuming, if you are someone who is lucky enough to have someone come into your life and go ahead and accept you and your child and provide for you guys, I think that's something that you need to go ahead and cherish and not just throw away, especially on someone like me. You know, especially being raised by a stepfather, I think there's that certain level of appreciation for that kind of person. Now, coming into relationships, everyone always brings up, hey, you can't bring up the past. That's in their past. You can't hold it against them. Well, I'm sorry, but if you were a cheater in the past, that's something you hold against them, okay? That's something that was wrong.
See, I don't agree with that, though.
What?
Because I feel like people can change. Now, do I feel like everybody can change? No. But, like this whole once a cheater, always a cheater, like, that's for certain people.
Maybe that nigga didn't feel.
You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like... See, I don't agree with that because I feel like whatever they did before you has nothing to do with you. Now, if you see them do the type of things that are not okay, then that's it. Like, you just deal with it how you're supposed to deal with it.
Right.
But you shouldn't blame somebody for what they did in the past.
True.
Because they didn't do it to you. That means that they don't have a fair chance. they're getting blamed from the beginning before they even did anything to you. I don't agree with that at all.
That shit is true though. What he said though. Your man's like, "Well, you really just did that?"
Yeah, that's how it be. He be like, "Yo," that's how your man's be like, "Yo, you really ain't killed." What you mean? No, like, so you want me to be a homewrecker?
That shit gonna come back.
Yeah, like, no, I guess people don't believe in karma.
Hey, that's something that was wrong with them. All right, it's probably something that's going to happen again. Now, when you get into a long-term relationship, the first thing you do, when I'm talking, anything that's a long-term, not personal relationship, you buy a car, you're going to write a Carfax. You want to know the history of that car. You want to know what's wrong with that car. You buy a house, you have someone inspect it. They inspect the roof. You want to know the history of the house as well. Anything that's long-term, you want to know the past about. They can't say like, hey, don't hold it against the house that it had a leaky roof. That's in the past. No, you don't. And humans are the same way. All right. Just like there's a Carfax, there's a thing called a Horfax. And El Paso may be small, but the big problem with El Paso may be big, but the big problem with El Paso is you're one person separated from someone who knows you. So if I know someone, they know someone I might be dating, and they know that person's past, and that'll come up, all right? And you deal with all the problems that past had. It's not like that past just erased itself and all the damage, whether emotional, physical, or whatever it was that happened in that past relationship, erases itself and starts anew with you. It doesn't. So that makes a huge difference. But, I'm on my soapbox. Those of you that are on the soapbox with me, thank you. Those of you who are not and disagree with me, by all means, let me know why not.
But I see what you're talking about.
No, I understand what he's saying. It's not that I don't understand what he's saying, because I definitely understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
That when you buy something, you're gonna do the research on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, if you do the research on a car and it says that 10 years ago the shit was broken down, it's not gonna just automatically change. Cars don't mature.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can't compare cars and houses to people. People can mature.
But
I could have made mistakes that I made when I was 15, or even if you don't want to call them mistakes, even I could have did shit when I was 15 that I'm not gonna do when I'm 28.
That's true.
So you can't compare a car and a house to a human. It's not the same thing.
But I guess they from a small town or whatever, and everybody knows somebody. So that's like, you put our whole friend group together, right? Mm-hmm. With a whole bunch of females we all know from years past. All females that we all knew, right? Put them all together.
Okay.
Somebody gonna know something about that. Somebody holding around.
Okay, but
like, you gonna know she the town hoe, the town whore, whatever you want to call it, town thought, whatever. You gonna know this shorty is easy to kill her shit right now. But then as soon as you get older, her shit changed. She changed. She not the town whore anymore, but people gonna still hold out against her, think she still is the town whore. If I'm right or wrong, right?
I mean, like he's saying though, there is double standards with things. Like, it may not be fair, but there are double standards with things. Like, a man can have sex with a lot of women,
and we praise that nigga,
right? But it's not the same, because a man can have sex with somebody and it won't be emotional. Like, he could just, and then that's it. Like, he don't care about her no more. Like, when women do shit sexually, it's emotional.
Oh, you so
they don't just
all females? You believe?
Yes.
You sure? I don't know. I don't believe all females.
Like, I don't feel like females just let a nigga kill and then stop talking to him. Like, they don't do that, bro. Unless it was trash.
Unless that white shorty from college, boy, she had no emotion when she fucking everybody around the whole building.
How you know that though? You don't know that for a fact. But I don't know. There are double standards, and some of them are not fair, but some of them actually make sense. Like,
nah, that shit.
Men and women don't have the same interactions when it comes to. So it's not the same thing. But I agree with what he said in the first part. Like, yo, you bugging. Like, if that was me and I had a girlfriend and I was walking up to you trying to kiss you and all of that, and you called me out on my bullshit, it'd be like, yo, you an asshole. Why you doing that? But then when he called you out on your bullshit, it's like, you're an asshole. What do you mean? Like,
oh, you some weird nigga. Wow.
Yeah, like, because I'm not about to mess up your relationship with your boyfriend. I don't understand that. Let us know what y'all think about this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you want to see my boy right here and more videos, let me know down in the comments and leave a like on the video.
You already know. Smash that like button.
Make sure you follow him on social media.
Always.
That's the end of the video. It's your boy Zinte.
It's your boy Smooth.
And I'm going to catch you in the next one. GG's.
Posse about to kill it. MC turned villain.
Niggas is sleep, niggas is weak, niggas is whack on the beat. I'm from the east, put your ears to the street. I'm a motherfucking beast. Niggas want a homicide. Pull up to the stew. On the beat, I bet he die. It's gonna be a suicide. Hossie be the wave. We need to be a fave. Nicest in the borough. Everything is thorough. Never on that fake shit. Always on that cake shit. Bar on that wake and bake. No more give I take. It's my time.